What's up, y'all? TYT Sports on this Monday. That is Jayar Jackson. I am Rick Strom. What you all need to do is if you want all of our damn free content on this network, go to tyt.com/app. The Boston Celtics, they kicked ass yesterday. Jaylen Brown, he is one of the men of this fine Celtics team that you were going to see right here who definitely put up some numbers. 23 points, 3 of 5 from downtown, 9 of 16 from the field. Here's the improvements he has made, JR, over the past few seasons. Look at his points per game. This is the regular season. Went from about 6.6 to over 14, a shade under 15. His three-point percentage improved by from 34 to nearly 40%. This is a huge improvement. And then how about just his three-point shooting? This is what I'm focusing on. The regular season this year, all right, 39.5,
almost 40, yep.
Almost 42 for the playoffs. That's how good he's been. The usage rate, you guys can see this as well. I think it's important, but Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown is who we're focusing on. Now here's some plays that I want to show you, okay? That I thought led to the Cavaliers' demise. But mainly Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum certainly putting in incredible numbers. So this is off the tip. The first play of the game, right? This is when you knew it wasn't their night. Jaylen Brown, then he sees a 2-on-1. This should be shut down completely, right? Well, actually, no, he actually gets an easy 2. Here was another one that Jaylen Brown had. Really difficult shot, Kyle Korver. I hate his defense, but he did play good defense on this possession. And then you're gonna see right here, hits a fadeaway jumper, hand in his face. Credit where credit is due, of course. Here's another one as well. Terry Rozier's calling for it.
Saying, someone wants the ball.
But look at Jaylen Brown, who has the ball in his hands. He sees the mismatch with George Hill. And I think that's LeBron. Go back for 1 second. LeBron isn't even hustling back defensively. So Jaylen Brown sees the matchup with George Hill. Well, he's obviously going to take him to the rack, scores an easy 2 on him. And then we continue on with Jaylen Brown. This was a really difficult shot. Jab stepping to his right and then hitting it on Kyle Korver. Jayson Tatum also had, Jaylen Brown hitting another corner 3 as well. And so on and so forth. Jayson Tatum put up 16 points in this game. You look at his shot chart right here. He was fantastic. Fantastic game for a kid who's 20 years old. Here he is coming off a screen with Aaron Baines. And then on top of that, hitting, sizing up J.R. Smith and then hitting a difficult shot with J.R. Smith in his face. So again, credit where credit is due. Here was another time where Jayson Tatum just realized that he had the mojo and had it going offensively. Yeah. This is, what, 80 feet from the basket? Yeah. 85 feet. So realizes that he has Jordan Clarkson on him right here. And this is where the Cavs, we're going to get into this in our next topic. But again, this led to the Cavs' demise. Jordan Clarkson cannot hold Jayson Tatum's water defensively. So here he is at the 3-point line. Looks like good defense. Euro steps around Jordan Clarkson, gets to the hole, easy 2. Here's another one in triple threat position. I believe that's Rodney Hood on him. Now everybody's spaced out. The middle of the floor is wide open. So Tatum realizes this. What does he do? Backs down, and then scores once again. Do you see where I'm going with this? So, all right, real quick, we'll pick this up. Your thoughts?
So, okay, so from those slides you were showing between just those 2 players, because it was obviously more than them, obviously, but those 2 had the kind of performance where it stood out and you're like, man, this is going crazy. They made, and specifically one particular play when he went, like you said, the 80 feet, when Tatum went all the way coast to coast. What happened?
Clarkson on it.
And also the first play of the game, as you said, the easy layup.
Jaylen Brown.
That Jaylen Brown had,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So right from the beginning, what they're doing is they're making decisive, good decisions. Not just decisive, oh, let me launch this 3-pointer, although they had plenty of those that also went, especially Jaylen Brown went in, but they were good shots. So they didn't panic, they weren't worried about the moment. And as I keep saying, because it was one of the best things J.R. Smith was saying, they did one of those mic'd up moments, and it was when they were playing the Raptors. And I think he was talking to Rodney Hood, one of his teammates, J.R. Smith was. And he goes, it's a confidence game. Right now it's a confidence game. You have to get your confidence going.
Very much so.
Here's the thing, everybody in the NBA, you know what they are? Good. Everybody in the NBA.
Wait. Hang on. Could you say that one more time?
Every player in the NBA.
Yes.
What they are is, they're good.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
It's just the truth. Sometimes people forget that when they go, oh man, you suck. No, actually he doesn't. He would have actually beat you 100-0 if you played against him.
He's actually playing professional basketball.
Right. So the thing is
right.
So what changes when you get to this level of competition and this level of professional sports is confidence and decision making at the right times, doing the right things. They did it so regularly during this game, it turned into a blowout.
It did.
When they saw an
First
opening,
quarter,
they took
it was over.
Yeah, when they
over.
see an opening, they took it. When they needed to make the right shot, they took that one. They made free throws, they made 3-pointers. When there was an extra pass, they needed. When they needed to fake a pass and go to the hole, they did that. It was exactly right. That's how you beat up on a team.
Let me get your take on this. Marcus Morris was asked about Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum, who are so freaking young. Jayson Tatum cannot buy a beer in Boston. I know you guys consider them young, which they are, but they carry themselves like veterans in this league. Nothing they do surprises us. All right, let's backtrack for just a moment. Prefacing this entire story, okay, on Jaylen Brown. I'm still surprised that he's hitting corner threes like this.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that he's in the triple threat position, jab stepping like he's Dwayne Wade and hitting fadeaway jumpers. Even if it is Kyle Korver on him, it was bad defense all around. There were spots where there was good defense. The one, if we're looking on the screen, first quarter, maybe second quarter, top left side of the monitor, and Jaylen Brown was in that triple threat position, jab stepping and scoring. I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised, and maybe I shouldn't be. Maybe I should.
That's a confidence game.
However, I'm surprised that he's turned around his shooting this quickly. The second year is not even fully complete, and he's already hitting these sort of shots. This is scary for the Boston Celtics.
Again, there's something going on within the locker room, and I know we give a lot of credit to Brad Stevens as far as the drawing up the plays and getting them in the right places at the right times.
Right.
But there is a culture of confidence in the locker room, and maybe it's amongst the other players. Maybe something Kyrie and the guys who are hurt are saying to them because they're not in there.
No, I think you're almost there.
But the thing
is,
like, it's outside of maybe just the head coach, but there's an energy.
It's them being crapped on, is what it is.
Yeah, well, there's an energy going, and I love it. It's
yes,
like you respond instead of going. Again, there was energy against the Raptors, like, oh man, they're not gonna do it, and they instead of responding, they sucked it in and said, I can't believe that people keep saying this about us. Right. We should prove them wrong.
You're saying the Cavs against the Raptors?
No, the Raptors like getting crapped on all the time. They took it in. Celtics are like, no, we're gonna prove you wrong.
So I think it's that they have this mantra of, many of those pundits picked the Bucks. A lot of pundits picked the Philadelphia 76ers, huh? What we're seeing is the best basketball, and granted it's only one game, from Marcus Morris, who was awesome yesterday, hitting 3 of 4 from downtown. We'll get into the defense, as you're gonna see right here in just a moment, and many more. But what I noticed was, if it's not Rozier, it's Brown. If it's not Brown, it's Tatum. This is how balanced they are. Incredibly, so Al Horford also had a great game against Kevin Love. So let us know your thoughts.